Now let's get this straight. The Triple B is the best channel on YouTube. I'm not exaggerating. He's extraordinary. He's like the Muhammad Ali of boxing channels. Let's get this straight. So like and subscribe.
Yeah, what up? Triple B Base Boxing Basement. Please like, most importantly, because there are haters around swirling like hyenas, and that includes the YouTube algorithm. Yeah. Anyway, so obviously most of the talk in boxing is about Fury and Ngannou, even though there were some good matches the weekend. Yeah. Adelaide Wardley, Makhmudov. I mean, it wasn't a good match necessarily. They were dominant wins, but I mean, they were important fights. All fighters showing that they are a force to be reckoned with. Moses Itama. There's also a Rocky. What's his name? Hernandez v. Shakier Foster. Shakier Foster seemed to be... Is it Shakier? What's his name? Yeah, excuse me. Oh, Shakier Foster. Oh, Shakier. Why do you ghetto moms give their babies such whack names? Deshaun, Shakier, Laquanda, all this kind of stuff. Well, whatever. They can do what they want. I just think it's stupid, man. Huh? What is Ice Cube's real name? O'Shea Jackson. It started years ago. Anyway, just call him Michael or David. So that was a good fight. Hernandez, right? He was winning the fight in Mexico. He's known to be a puncher, right? It was in Cancun, Mexico. And he had a final... Shakier Foster, who was considered to be the boxer, threw it all out and got the final round KO. So that was... I've got to big up Shakier Foster, who apparently is good friends with Sonny Edwards. They both go to the club. They both go to the club and look for hot biatches. So, yeah, he'll be going to the club, and then maybe with Sonny can link up when he's in America after Rodriguez fight, and they can go to the club and find some hot chocolate women. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, most of the talks obviously about Ngannou, Tyson Fury. Even in the pub, the normies are talking about it. I had a normie, I told you, I said, listen, we got to understand, Tyson did not train for that fight. There may have been an arrangement. I tried to keep it sweet. There might have been an arrangement to go the distance, because Tyson did not try. And I said, and Ngannou's juiced to his earballs. I don't believe that, Triple B. No, I don't believe in fixes or range. I don't, no. I said, all right, whatever. It's the easiest sport to fix, boxing, and it's not even a real boxing fight, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, he can't be doing no steroids. He can't be doing no. So they get tested, don't they? Sigh. Anyway, I explained that. I tried to open his eyes and explain about how corrupt the system is, and Lance Armstrong and cycling and masking agents, but his normie face just looked blank. But so what's interesting, especially with regards to, was it a deliberate arrangement? I believe a large part of it was, and I believe for that reason was also another reason Tyson didn't really train that well, because he thought, I know what's going to happen. I just go flick a few punches. He wasn't really motivated for this. And the arrangement was probably to go the distance and then give Tyson the decision, right? Which is what happened, right? But he probably didn't expect Ngannou to be, as useful as he was, right? And they were all big pals afterwards. And the real interesting thing is, right, for a close fight, and a fight, I mean, if you look at the punch outs, people say, Tyson won the punch outs. Well, they went that far in front, and the knockdown makes a big difference. I would have been okay with a draw and Ngannou win, or a Fury win. And I'd have to watch it again to really decide. But I don't think I can be bothered to watch that thing again, really. You know what I'm saying? I got some paint that I need to watch dry. You know what I'm saying? So the other thing that was interesting is Ngannou. Yeah, he was all smiles afterwards. He did, even after he lost a close decision. You would have thought he'd be nuts. He would have chimped out, man, gone crazy. He just lost a close decision, a massive upset. Yeah, to a heavyweight champion in boxing in his first fight. Come on, man. I just find it odd the way Ngannou did not complain or show much emotion. They're all big pals. Why? Because they know. They all make good money. They shafted the public, and they can maybe even do it again, Yeah. And Francis said some interesting stuff, right? He also said, after the fight, so Tyson Fury's after the fight, this is one of my toughest fights. Well, yeah, because you didn't train, you bum. And right, what's interesting, right? And they dropped they drop hints. Tyson Fury goes, that definitely wasn't in the script. He's one hell of a fighter. You notice that? That wasn't in the script. Now, if you say, oh, that's just a euphemism, for, oh, that wasn't meant, what was meant to happen as I saw the fight. They often use this word script. Oh, that went against the script. When they have these suspicious fights that look as if they have an arrangement. Yeah, you notice that. It definitely wasn't in the script. Yeah, because the script was him to win on points and Ngannou to have his moments, but he didn't expect to be knocked down. He's a big, strong puncher and a lot better boxer than we thought he would ever be. Yeah, he's awkward, man. He's a good puncher. Yeah, I mean, actually, like I said, Ngannou was way better than we thought. He wasn't coming forward. Tyson said, "Yeah, that's true. He was quite clever like that. Instead of coming forward and rumbling, but maybe that's part of the script. They knew that, They didn't want to he didn't want to go nuts on Tyson gas and then get stopped. So he's gonna hold back a bit and use his actual boxing skills, which surprisingly were not too bad. Yeah. So, and then that's Tyson's view. Oh, he's a tough guy. Blah blah blah. He's talking up a rematch. He's talking up Ngannou, which is fine because he looked awful anyway. Tyson. He's not mentioned that he didn't train, but whatever, man. He's reckoned he did a 12-week camp. Yeah, 12-week what? Huh? Watching Joseph Parker on top of Paris and sniffing coke. Come on, man. And this is where it gets more interesting. Apart from the sort of, it wasn't in the script thing and Ngannou not being upset, right? Francis Ngannou, this is a direct quote of Ngannou. If we can run it again, I'm sure I would get better. This was my first boxing match. It was a greater experience. I am not giving any excuse. I know I came up short. But I'm going to go back and work harder. With a little more experience and a little more feeling of the game, I will come back even stronger. Right. Hope you like the accent. I don't know if it really sounds like Francis, but whatever, man. It'll do. So we can run it back again. I'm sure I will get better. Well, this was my first boxing. Okay, fair enough. It was a great experience. I am not giving any excuse. I know I came up short. You notice that? That's really bizarre. For a guy who's got the backing of half the world saying, you won that fight, there was a robbery, it was a bad decision. The other half are going, oh, no, I think Tyson, Tyson had landed 7 more punches than you on the punch stats or whatever it is, so he deserves it. But I mean, Ngannou's got every right to shout from the rooftops, I got robbed. But yet he admits, no, I know I came up short, I know I lost. I mean, it's very odd. And he, like I said, of the decision, he didn't look that surprised. He didn't look upset. He's like, yeah, I got my 10 milli, and now, rubbing his hands, I can get another 10 milli, maybe more this time. I can negotiate more than 10 milli. I get 15 milli. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm getting suspicious. There's also this tweet, right, that Francis left. Tyson should say thank you to those 2 judges because I didn't win this fight. So I don't get that. I mean, it could be okay. English is not his first language, right? But it's not bad as English. Is it sarcastic? Tyson should say thank you to those 2 judges. Now that implies that those 2 judges robbed Ngannou. So he's like, oh, thank the judges because I was robbed, and because I didn't win this fight. So does that mean he's the 2 judges? Is he being sarcastic? He's saying, oh, I did win this fight, but according to the 2 judges, I didn't win this fight. So Tyson should say thank you, or is he just admitting? Yep. He said, Tyson should say thank you to those 2 judges for being honest, if you like, because I didn't win this fight. He's got an emoji rolling his eyes, which might imply sarcasm. I mean, it's weird. But he's also admitted he didn't win the fight. So I don't know how to read that. It could be a language issue. He could be secretly saying, yeah, I got robbed, but, I'm going to roll with a I lost scenario. Do Cameroonians use sarcasm? Do they understand sarcasm? I mean, it's a very British thing, isn't it, sarcasm? For years, the septics, right? The septic tanks, the Yanks, the Americans didn't understand sarcasm. You could say something like clearly sarcastic in English, like, oh, yeah, of course, I think Obama's such a good guy and really was a super president in a context that's quite clear you're being sarcastic. And some guy will go nuts. How can you say that? I think he was a terrible president. And whoa, it's sarcasm blood. But, but the Americans are actually beginning to understand irony and sarcasm, a bit better now. But they just didn't get it before. They just didn't understand it, So is Ngannou being sarcastic? I don't know. I think there are a number of messages there. I mean, I think with the Tyson, it wasn't in the script. I think the Ngannou reaction, the Ngannou admitting he lost the fight and saying, let's do it again. All points to it was arranged. There was a script. You know, maybe, Tyson didn't expect to be knocked down, but there was a script. And that's for Tyson to win on points. Closely, there to be a rematch for the promoters to win by the governing body, whoever sanctioned this, get a cut out of it. The British Boxing Board of Control must get a cut, right? So then we'll get their cut again, or whoever sanctions it. Obviously, the promoters, the fighters, both fighters getting a massive payday for an arranged fight. Yeah, and then of course, the betting companies, which I've already spoken about. So, yeah, I'm leaning towards this. It's very odd to see Ngannou, given the circumstances of this fight. If he was outboxed for 10 rounds clean, he's like, yeah, I didn't do enough, but I'll be better next time. Still angry for a rematch, but the fact that some rounds were close, that Tyson did not outland him by very much, that he put over Tyson should give him every right to shout from the rooftops, I got robbed. But no, he admits, yeah, I lost. Maybe he has to be a bit humble to get the rematch. Who knows? Who knows? I hope we don't get one. I mean, not now anyway. We just got to see Tyson Fury fight. There's only 2 fights there. It's only got to be Usyk. Bored of anything else. I'd accept Joshua just because that would be just the biggest British fight of all time. I'd be worth watching. But it's got to be Usyk. If it's not, strip him, man. Or at least if he doesn't line up. What is it? Tyson been a year now almost not fighting. He's sitting on the title, and he's not even announced to fight. Well, he has. Oh yeah, 23rd of December fighting Usyk. It's all signed. Well, it's not going to happen. We all knew it was not going to happen. Yeah, but now especially not. So if he doesn't fight, and Usyk or Joshua or some other ranked guy, I don't know. He needs to be stripped, and I don't like stripping people of their titles, but he's taking a mickey. He should have been stripped anyway, for not. I mean, I think maybe that's why he announced the Usyk fight, so the WBC wouldn't strip him. Who knows, man? The circus rolls on. And it's an embarrassment for boxing, as usual. But we boxing fans are known mugs. We keep going back. Like a man. Who keeps on going back to a woman who cheats on him, who treats him badly, who takes all his money, who's a sket. But we keep going back because the pum-pum is too sweet, man. We can't pull ourselves away from the pum-pum because it's too sweet. Even though we know we shouldn't go back, we go back. You ever had that with a woman? Anyway, that's what boxing's about.